All right, better late than never. Unless, yeah. The hell happened to Beyond Meat? Oh, PepsiCo and Beyond Meat launched joint venture. Yeah, no insider trading here. Plant-based products with PepsiCo. That's pretty powerful. Nasdaq up point 0.2, doing pretty good. Workhorse PLL, that's a new high for sure. Look at that, PAL gone. Donkey Kong nice and tight. Space coming up Pi. What's up, guys? Yeah, Beyond Meat partnership with Pepsi. We saw the buying yesterday. There's no insider trading happening. EXPI. Okay. There's our rewalk. Stabilizing pretty decently. And now I'm jumping all over the place. FUV. Arcmoto. Stabilizing. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's great for Beyond Muhammad. Absolutely. Great if you owned the stock yesterday. All right, Apple's actually up a little bit, which is good. Tesla's up a little bit. Amazon's up a little bit. So everything's up a little bit. Let's see some things that are down a little bit. Cyber, Starbucks, Nvidia, Adobe, XPev, and what's at the bottom right? Blockchain, GBTC. I haven't looked at Bitcoin this morning. Ooh, looks like I guess they've been a little bit down. Yeah, that's why I'm late. I just woke up, y'all. Just woke up. Yeah, go Beyond Meat. Nasdaq 0.23%. Tesla just inched higher. Workhorse having a good day. That bodes well for FUV and these smaller ones. Workhorse looking like it's trying to think about breaking out from this larger consolidation. All the moving averages converged here. Volume still declining. Not it was yesterday pocket pivot. It's gonna be close. Probably 9-day pocket pivot, which those tend to work out okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty damn close to ATX 36%. Jeez, man. Holy crap. Go penny stocks. It's not even a penny stock anymore. This is like it's like watching a turtle roll it's like watching a I don't know, a hamster grow up or something. Like how old is that hamster? Is it a baby? Is it a toddler? Is it a teenager? Who the hell knows? Damn, how much I got now? I'm rolling in it. Here we go. AV $218. Let's put a couple of zeros behind that. Rob's probably got what you got now, Rob? Come on, man. Dude, that's amazing. Rob's the penny stock whisperer. That is insane. What's your percentage up now? Like now you're probably up to 12,000%, huh? Yeah. God, that's so crazy, man. You hear it happening, but you rarely actually see it. 10,006. Jeez. What do these guys even do again? Oh yeah, artificial intelligence technology solution. Yeah. Just an average day for Rob up 10,000%. Just normal. Beyond Meat caving in a little bit. Workhorse pulling back a little bit. Nasdaq now flat. Um, Polaris playing with that long-term turnaround breakout. We can bring the weekly chart back down to normal mode. There we go. All right, DraftKings not looking horrible actually. Yeah, which 180, Rob? That was pre-split, right? Tesla's never been a 180 post-split. APHA, NFE, MJ. Well, I'm giving Rob a lot of kudos. He deserves it, but in all actuality, that was quite a bit of luck. I mean, it's so hard to get 10,000% out of a stock. Like, absolutely. If you ask Rob about it, nobody be jealous. It was just he was trying to flip it for a hundo, and then it just ended up keeping running before he could catch up with it. Then he just stayed with it, which was the skill part. MDL not showing up for me. Oh, WDLF was the flipper. Oh, what the hell was AITX then? That wasn't the flipper. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, let's do more of that. Yeah, WDLF actually not looking too bad here either. Oh, I thought this was the flipper or the other one. Oh yeah. Oh, so what was your intro on this other one? This one right here. Geez, that was still under a penny. Did you get that under a penny? Jeez, man. 0017. Ridiculous. Right there. What the fuck? That's the dumbest thing you've ever done, Rob. So, Blay, you know what this reminds me of? You remember the story a while ago? Rob probably does. He's in California. Ellie Mae too. Remember the homeless dude that ended up having that announcer's voice, and then like blew up. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Rob's trolling the freeways looking for the next homeless guy to have the announcer's voice. May I please have a hamburger? Like, whoa, that's fucking awesome voice, man. What you got there? Just because of this little setup right here? Jeez. Well, hey, you know what, man? Absolutely amazing because there's more than one way to make money in the market. I mean, that's I when I see people trash anyone else for their investing system, I know that those people trashing really just don't know what they're doing because I mean, even if they're millionaires, to be quite honest with you, it takes all kinds to make money in the markets, guys. Like every single type. Everyone here is different. Everyone here is very, very different, even though, we all kind of look at the same charts but we all are very, very different traders. And, some people gotta buy stocks at a tenth of a penny. Some people gotta buy stocks at $1,000. They both can be very profitable. So good stuff. All right, workhorse, PLL. Yeah, PLL the new highs again. I'm pretty good at it, Ellie. But I really try not to. I don't want to shit on anybody's parade. All kinds of good parades. APH, APHA. One of those MJ stocks are starting to curl back up again. VFF. There's actually MJ right here up 3%. Not a great day, but Not looking too bad. Volume declining. Small consolidation. Rewalk. Lemonade still supported the trend line. Beautiful. Although a little bit heavy distribution, but it is able to keep support. Hi, Booze. Something that actually exists. It actually exists? Can you eat something that actually exists? I don't know if we have anything like that. Yeah, yeah, we do. Everything, everything. Oh, we do have everything? Oh. Yeah, go ahead and eat. Why don't you eat some breakfast then? Why don't you eat some cereal? What are you gonna eat then? It's just basically just a snack because I'm waiting until actual breakfast time. It is actual breakfast time. You gotta eat your James. You got school in 20 minutes. Kid walks in, asks if he can eat actual food. I'm like, yeah, of course you can eat actual food. All right. Oh my, something's tanking on me here. Probably Microsoft. Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, SI. Oh, they're all tanking on me here. That's what's happening. So market has yesterday. Looks like we're gonna attempt a repeat. I wonder how aggressive it's gonna get. How's the XPI doing? Man, this thing is so strong. This EXPI. It's been strong and it's yeah, volume's pretty steady. Volume's pretty steady up there. Another nice little leg for EXPI. Yeah, it doesn't look super good here though, does it, Ellie? NASDAQ quarter negative. Yeah, and Microsoft just flipped. It had a gap up. That's why it was up. Now it's reversed. Only a few bucks. Volume's relatively heavy. What do you mean take the profits while it gives you? I thought you were holding through earnings. You gonna flip flop on us now? Yeah, Microsoft. Yeah, I was up pretty good right there for a minute. That was a new high on this account. Yeah, PLL looking great. I missed that entry down here. That would have. I don't know how I end up doing that time and time again, missing entries. My missing entries this year is up 1 billion%. Yeah, not too many of my stocks are up here at least. Hey, PHA's doing good. Someone's MJ's doing good. Beyond Meat, Workhorse. A lot of stuff down today. Big days yesterday for a lot of them. Okay, got the GBTC derivative still at the bottom. What's Peloton doing? Choppy. CNA Rocket Mortgage. Yesterday had a really big day. I don't know why, but that was a very big day. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure why. Definitely interesting behavior. We'll see if it's able to hold up. Nvidia is still super choppy here towards the right side of its base. Lots of undulations. I don't like that. I feel like I'm missing some stocks in my list. AITX reversed with the markets. Rob, it's up to you, man. I mean, it's you're up so much that you could cover another half. Like I think you've already covered partially. You think you got 25% of your original position, which is obviously more than your initial position by a significant margin. I mean, you could potentially take profits. I mean, there's nothing major on the volume here, but it's definitely in a parabola, and it can't go on forever. The problem is that it's not broken the parabola yet. So I don't know. A couple days ago, you had some really nice volume down here. Ended up being support. So it looks like there's likely still some more upside action. I mean, the moves are getting bigger. I think more people are starting to learn about it, likely, is what's happening. But I mean, overall, it doesn't look that bad. But look, man, if you want to bank some profits, you never go broke taking a profit. And that's a very valid saying. It's a very, very valid saying. This is also a unique opportunity. So, I mean, if you want to sell a little bit as it goes up, no issue with that. But I don't know if I'd be rushing to sell it quite yet. Last time it, last time it racked up like this, it went up pretty good, and then stalled on a big red candle. I mean, maybe tomorrow it has a topping candle. You may get out at the same price. You know what I mean? It's just maybe you get out here, but you didn't sell on this day down here. You got another 50% out of it by selling it after a fairly concrete topping signal. Doesn't appear to be that here quite yet. And then even then, I mean, this went sideways for a period of time, then curled back up again. I mean, nothing in this chart is extravagant in reality. So, like I said, you can never go broke taking a profit, but at the same time, what's its market cap even at this point? I don't even know. But I mean, it still looks spectacular. I'm going to keep my paltry shares. Yeah, I get that battle, Rob. I understand that battle. I mean, 2% ain't that bad. I see 10 to 20% swings in my account like that. Seriously, not even a joke. Usually what happens is when I get to an all-time high, I'll usually close out between 20 to 25% lower than that. So, I mean, I'm not mad at a 2% account swing for me personally. I'd be like, "Wow, that's really nice." You have to think of it like this too. If you're going up, I don't know how much you're going up in your account, but if you're going up that much, you should be going down an appropriate amount. That's just the swing of the market. You're just hoping your upswings are bigger than your downswings. Yeah, 2% isn't that bad, Rob. Exactly. Exactly. And these things aren't going to go up every single day, but look, looking to take profits in a very parabolic situation isn't a bad thing either. It's definitely not a bad thing because you don't get these very often, and you want to bank as big a profit as you reasonably can. So we'll see Microsoft back to positive 0.65. FUV looking pretty good here. Just consolidating inside of that really big update we had 4 days ago. And Beyond Meat holding up with that Pepsi deal. That's pretty big for Beyond Meat. AMC. Oh wow, lots of volume in AMC. Very nice. Someone knows something on AMC. I don't know what it is. So from 115, darn it, I missed something on this one. Bankruptcy being out of the question? Okay. See more insider trading. Company announced a $100 million stock offering on the 19th. That's right there. That's when they announced a $100 million stock offering. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. It's a little extended for me. I definitely would need some kind of a pullback, but remember, actually, we looked at this. We noted all the support here at the $2 level. Actually, I think the last time we talked about AMC was at that $2 level, and then here we are 3 days later up at $5, or 3 weeks later up at $5. But yeah, we were down here at $2. I was like, oh, look at that floor on AMC. Doesn't always work out that way, obviously, but interesting when it does. Yeah, a couple of nice candles there. So someone got the information early and started buying. Welcome to the stock market. That's how it works out for the most part. All right, PLL, new high, going for it. That's an excellent one. EXPI, it looks like it's up a few 3%. That's pretty good. That's right there, as that's going for highs again. FLGT, a bit of a mixed bag for that name. Donkey Kong, yeah, PLL looks spectacular. Workhorse, kind of a mid-term, long-term turnaround breakout here. Kind of a shorter one, but definitely fairly valid. And EVs haven't sold off. Let's keep that in mind too. NIO is still right up there. Still right up here. Tesla just knocking at 900 again. So, I mean, Workhorse putting in a bearish pattern and then having a shitload of volume this morning. Look at that volume today. Wow. That's probably going to get more and more bullish as this day goes on. And yeah, I don't have any cash left either, Ellie. So, actually, I may have a little bit this morning. I wonder if Workhorse is the place to put it. PLL would probably be a good trade. Although I should have had that a lot lower. Dude, my Microsoft. Damn, son. Microsoft making my account these days. Yeah, PAL, we had this down here on that one big pocket. Man, I got to listen to these damn signals, man. I'd be up so much more. Look at PLL. From 31 to 60, it's doubled. It's doubled since the 5th. My gosh. think I had a target on PLL too. Actually, I think it was the high, but it was way more than the 5th. I didn't save a trade on it, so PLNHF. That looks good. That looks great. Absolutely great. That is a flat base, and 50-day support's coming up. Yeah, you arguably could buy that now with the 50 days your stop. I'm not sure if it's going to be 8%, but um, these are isn't this the Planet 9 or whatever again? Yeah, your stop's relatively tight. Yeah, Planet 13. Yeah. So that's a beautiful flat base right there. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't argue it. There's a cup and handle. There's a flat base. So, and you're towards the bottom part of your flat base. This looks great. It's actually slightly higher lows on each of these lows, so that's pretty good too. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one. That looks excellent. All right, so Nasdaq 0.06 down. positive on the open, but for however that works. A little small these days. Well, yeah, I don't know what's all in your portfolio there, Rob, but it's probably just because the AITX is killing everything, which is not a bad problem to have. I mean, the best thing is usually just to let your winners run and make you the most money. I mean, I don't understand the people that have a portfolio with aggressive and with all these and then rebalance. Like I don't understand rebalancing. Are you that lazy that you don't want to let what's making you money work? Like I just don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, that's just the market timer in me, I guess. But yeah, if something's working for you, man, let it work. Let it work until it changes its behavior, and then you can exit it. Look for a different opportunity. But yeah, PLNHF looks great. If you've got no cash, I'm not quite sure. Letting UAL go, yeah, I let that go a long time ago. I mean, I let that go a long time ago. Yeah, if you want to do something like that, let a laggard go and put it in something that has more potential. Yeah, I'm no issue with that. Try to, our job is to try to keep our money in the assets that are performing. That's our job. Point blank and period. So yeah, no issue there. Microsoft up 1%, bouncing back. Go Microsoft. All right. That looks great. Tesla 0.46. Amazon. How's Amazon doing? Pretty good. Bit of a roller coaster yesterday, but not too bad. Do you have 30, Rob? I can't even imagine that. Yeah, what's your biggest loser? Just keep cutting your losers, I guess. Maybe that's a good way to deal with that portfolio. Is every time you got a big loser, however you derive that, just cut it. I don't know. Probably would have got out of AITX at some point then. 21. I think I got about 6, maybe 7. Yeah, so I got AITX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7, and this is almost duplicated in my big account. Almost. I think I have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But two positions are Tesla, so that's 8. And then Nvidia is I have a very small 0.2% of my account, so super small. No, I just, not daily, just overall, Rob. Just overall. Yeah, you don't want to hold on to something down 20%. But I don't know. Maybe that works for you in what you're doing. I really don't know. All right, PLO 14%, looking good. FUV, come on FUV, man. This thing was up like 100% for me. Just a. Oh, that's overall excellent, excellent. SI from yesterday. Yeah, I am in a bit of an SI. What is it doing today? Man, blockbuster, killing it. That looks good. Up 0.2%. I'll take it. I like that. Yeah, I need to listen to myself on these PLLs though. Like we saw this thing, man. I just don't listen. I don't have enough patience. I really don't. I lack patience in some of these smaller ones. But we talked about this down here breaking these lines, and that was the absolute right time to get in that pocket pivot. Either of these pocket pivots. This one would have been a little more safe. This one you had to wait a couple of weeks, but just absolute beautiful entry points there at about the $30 level, $33 level, up here at 63. Just a couple of weeks later. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Guys, if we focus on shit like this, no stopping. No stopping us. Absolutely no stopping us. AMD 0.55%. See, AMD still won't go away, not that it has to. Wish it wouldn't. All right, Tesla backing down a little bit. Only up zero point 0.3. Microsoft 0.92. Market's doing good, guys. Market's doing good. Trying to fake everybody out every once in a while, but if that's all the selling pressure we get today, we should have a pretty good rest of the day. Look at AMD yesterday. Big selling pressure today, not so much. Take a look at Apple. Similar situation. Huge selling pressure yesterday. Boom, and then right back up. So big. They bought so many shares down there. Just that whole, just these two candles, 5 million shares and 4.6 million shares, 4.7 million shares. That's amazing. And then just a huge bounce right back. And then today, if that's all they're able to put together, hopefully we don't have another route to the downside. But yesterday was a big reversal, huge volume on the futures. Hopefully shows some confidence in the market going forward. Yeah. DraftKings breaking in early. Look at the volume on DraftKings this morning. Could be a pocket pivot at play. Absolutely is a pocket pivot in play. Barring a big reversal. Look at DraftKings. Almost at basically 3/4 of yesterday's volume. It's only got to get to average volume before it's a pocket pivot. So here's our last pocket pivot. Actually, we had two pocket pivots here. And then another one today crossing a trend line. So DraftKings also could be on your list. That looks like it's about to go next coming weeks or so. Space. Yeah, Virgin Galactic. Good pocket pivot about a week ago and then blasting up here today. Some really good, I don't know, man. Some of those names feel like really good longer term home. DraftKings is going to be a leader. I mean, look at it from the IPO, straight up, beautiful basing structure, higher lows. This looks fantastic. Space, that's I mean, it's not $10, it's $40, but that's still relatively cheap. I almost wish I had 30 positions with all the option opportunities out there. Nasdaq 0.2% up here. All right, FUV going up 2%. Nice. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Markets are looking pretty good so far. Hopefully, earnings do us good over the next couple of days. I'm not sure what has earnings on tap today, but watch for kind of the general sentiment around those earnings to leak into the guys that have earnings the following days. Amazon and Microsoft, or Apple and Microsoft, Amazon too, likely to have very good earnings as Microsoft's cloud business continues to grow huge, and so does Apple's consumer business and their subscription business. Apple just killing everybody with subscription business. Crazy. Tell about wifey. Very interested in. Yeah, big caps are set up here. That's why I'm pretty much mostly in the big caps right now, because they're set up so nice. Yeah, I've got like 75% of my account Microsoft TQQQ and Apple. And I should probably get out of the TQQQ. That one's only up 9%. I should put that in something else. Tell about the wifey. Yeah, so I was talking about the earnings and about hey, thinking about exiting half of my positions on these mega caps because my account's at all-time highs. It's just like every day it's just kicking all time high, like just huge, really, really good numbers. And I was telling her about it. She's like, "Oh, what'd your pie method say to do?" And I said, "Nothing." She goes, "Then don't do anything." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay." It's a good way to think about it. But at the same time, she doesn't quite understand what I do with options and stuff like that. So there's a big risk there. There's also a thing with options that right before earnings you get an increase in premium, and like right now my Microsoft trades up 100% right now, 104, according to the most recent update there, and like that's a really good trade, man. And especially that, I mean that was a full position size, and that's an excellent profit. It's definitely an excellent profit. And this thing drops down 10%, I may walk away with 20% on this instead of 100%. So I don't know. It's a catch 22. Really torn here on what to do with that. To be quite honest with you, I think the prudent thing would be at least to cut it in half. I think that would be the prudent thing to do. Just good trading habits. You know, nothing more, nothing less than that. And then Apple's only up 50%, but yeah, Apple's already broken out. I mean, Apple's Apple. So it's kind of hard to bet against Apple. But I went back on earnings on a couple of these and they were 50-50. I mean 50-50 gapping up, 50-50 gapping down. So it's really difficult to kind of get a good feel on whether it's going to gap up or down. That's why these earnings announcements are so important. But I think Apple's is tomorrow and Microsoft's is today. I thought they were both tomorrow. So Microsoft's is today. So I really got to make a decision because this was doubled on me, and it was a full account size on my much larger account. So I don't know. Now I do have 143 days until expiration. This expires in June. The call that I took. Um, yeah, I got to make a decision. I don't know. Wifey says not to sell. I think Ellie's saying not to sell, but is that the wise thing to do? Am I just gambling with a massive profit that is sitting in my account right now? Oh no, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I know it's Microsoft. Yeah, well, yeah, that was my wife's point too, Rob. That's another point that she said is that you have till June. You can just let it go. But you know how the markets go, man. The market could do jack shit until April, and this is a fifth of my account. I do a fifth position sizing, so I do 20% position sizing, and it's a fifth of my account. It's a big number. What you expect it do? I don't expect anything. I really don't expect anything. I mean, coming out of a base, you would ideally think that they're taking earnings into account. They've already gone through. I mean, a couple of earnings calls. The last one over here, I think they beat it and they gapped down, and then they came. I guess they came back up a couple days later, and then here they were high, and then they ended up going up a couple of weeks later. But I don't know. What I should do is I should look at the. Let's do that real quick. Let me take a look at Bitcoin. I haven't looked at Bitcoin this morning. Down 2%. All right, it should be a quick newsletter. Yeah, so what I can do is look profits around this one. So earnings were 722 after market. So there's seven. So we can look at the 721 options price at the close on 721 2020. And it was at 208. Is that right? Or is that the current price? Yeah, it was at 208. Okay. All right, it was at 208. So let's say you bought October for 215. Yeah, 1085 for October 215. And the next day was 1155. What was it? 1085. I gotta write that down because I'll forget it. 1018, and then we're looking at 1016, and then you're looking at 1085 for the 215. And we're looking at 721. So 721. All right, so there's 721. So the next day actually goes up to 1155, which is like 10% higher. Then it goes down to 860. And it goes down to 7. And it goes down to 680 from, so it's down about 40%, 40%. 610, 655, 650. See when it came back to about 1085. Why does this frickin' roll me lower every time? There's 11. There's 14. Oh, I'm at 2020 again. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Well, that's what I'm thinking, Black. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. It's just take it here and then, I don't know. Well, the market's just so bullish. And then, yeah, even if so, this one actually didn't lose that much in terms of, because my initial thought was this. My initial thought was, okay, well, there's usually risk that's built in these options prior. So you take this 215, it was at 1180 on 720. The next day, it was at 1085. And then the day of earnings, where it didn't move a tremendous amount, it was still at 1155. It did move up a little bit, not a tremendous amount. Yeah, it moved up $3, which I mean is like 1.5%. And the option moved with it, so I'm not sure how much premium is built into this option. It may not be one of those situations. So yeah, maybe if I can hold for a couple of weeks, but it's so unlike me. I really would like to get better at that because I have excellent options entries. I just fucking botch them. I let them go, unfortunately, which is not a good thing. Yeah, so 1155, 860. You know, I gotta. So this would put me back. So if this thing dropped 50%, then I would end up being break even. No, I would still be up. No, I'd be break even if it dropped 50% because I've doubled. Yeah. So I'd go back to break even from 100%. But yeah, I would have to drop. I would have to drop a certain percentage. So here it dropped, and I'm dropping 5%, and almost got cut in half. So I'd have to withstand a pretty big drop. Oh, that is a new high today. Jeesh. I don't know, Blair. I don't know, Ellie. I don't know, guys. I'll make a decision later. I got to get ready for Power Hour. All right, everybody. Have a great day. I will see y'all tomorrow.